Recording in progress.
Thank you, white lady. What's happening, YouTube and world? What's happening? Freeloaders? Lovely, lovely freeloaders.
I was gonna say you can't call them that.
You love me.
Those of you who aren't
Freeloaders.
subscribers, you can subscribe on YouTube and get all of our content that's free on YouTube.
Mash.
And you can click in the show description for the Patreon link. You can become a patron. Ton of content behind the paywall.
Mm-hmm.
Like a ton, like so much content. You wouldn't believe it.
You wouldn't believe it.
You
wouldn't believe it.
People are talking about how much content is behind the paywall.
You would not believe it. It's the most
several
beautiful
episodes.
Content.
Every week, several episodes. But you can also just follow us on YouTube, which does eventually help monetization. But also, if you want to smash something, there's a couple buttons you can smash, caress, lick them up and down till they say stop.
Yep.
whatever your methods are.
Whatever you got to do.
You got little tricks that you like to do with subscribe and like buttons.
Yeah.
That was a thing back in the old days. Dudes had tricks in the bedroom. They were like, I got a technique.
I got a bag of tricks. A bag of tricks. So you got a bag.
I'm in my bag.
You got a bag of tricks. Okay.
I know someone that you know who swore he had a trick that involved ice cubes.
Everybody has a trick that involves.
He had the ice trick, and there were a couple times when I guess the ice trick didn't work. He was like, "What the fuck? That's my best move."
Oh, it didn't work. Oh, imagine that.
We're like, well, then that's not on you. Then I mean, if it works most of the time, that might be on her. It might be on the lady.
100% of the time, it works 50% of the time. So.
Well, and also you're relying on them to tell you how often it works. They might be inflating their own numbers. You know, there's no third party that's unbiased. It's grading these things. There's an ice trick though. I'm sure there are other tricks.
Oh, of course there are.
That's like a 20-something dude thing. I don't know if women don't really. The women have. They talk to each other about all the tricks they have to please a man.
Yeah.
I don't think they have any. Why would they need them?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Go up and talk to him.
Do.
That's all you got to do.
I've overheard the circle of girls talking. Circle of women.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes, they do.
Just go say hello.
See, look at DL look at all the DL in the chat. Yes. 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 They compare notes. They break out graphs and charts. There's a pointer involved.
That's a little too much.
Yeah.
They got laser pointers to dim the lights.
Well, laser pointers are new. It used to be the pointer you took out the collapsible pointer.
Is that a film strip machine? Yeah, don't ask questions. I got
sit down.
Film strips. We got film strips. Don't worry about it.
Yep. Oh, and by the way, welcome everybody. This is Randolph Terrence.
I'm Andy Klein.
And we are the Three Guys On podcast. Generally, there are three. If you listen to us at any length, you know how we came up with that name and where we're at. We've been doing this for a while. We're Three Guys On. There was three of us for a long time. Many years we've been in this game.
Sometimes there's still a third one every now and then. People
every now and then. Yeah, we love to have a third one on.
People just show up. They got the link.
Yeah. They got the link. They know where it is.
DL said, "Girl, you got it redacted, and then when they're all the same. Wait until he does X, then you do Y." Okay, all right. It's a play-by-play situation.
Yeah.
You got to do a certain move. Then when he counters your move, you got to do another move. You got to be thinking 3 plays ahead. It's like chess.
Yeah, Jimmy in the chat saying he pulled up and gently caressed the like button. There you go.
Okay, all right.
There you go.
You know what I like? I like when the like button backs up to me. You know what I mean?
But
it never does.
When the like button backs it up,
it never moves. I'm like, back up to me, like button. I'm gonna stay in here. You back up, and it never backs up. That's cool. One of these days. I got tricks.
You know what I like? I turned somebody onto the DOC today.
Was this person
If you
20 years
believe
old?
that. No, he's younger than me. A little younger than you. But I think to know about the DOC, you had to have been in it from the beginning. You didn't just come in at, Doggy Style or even
No,
NWA.
you wouldn't know about the DOC if you came in during Doggy Style, unless you're reading the
Right.
credits or whatever,
Right.
the liner notes. Even then, you might not know.
But as I told him, if you listen to that rap style, listen to the DOC's rap style on the Formula, and then listen to Dre on Let Me Ride, it's the same style.
Yeah, the DOC is one of the great what ifs.
Yeah. Well, he's still, a great writer.
Yeah, but he wasn't a writer. He had to become a writer. I mean, he was
became
a writer,
when he lost that voice.
but he had to change, to just being a behind
Let's
the scenes
think about
guy.
this though. If the DOC doesn't lose his voice, do we have Snoop?
Yeah, I think we have Snoop. I just wonder, we might have a whole different landscape though. Like it might be several DOC albums out there. Some of those beats get spread out to different people's albums.
Yeah. DL in the chat saying she never heard him until M was rapping. Let me tell you something about the DOC. Man, that shit was so hot. That whole album was so hot. My God.
Yeah, that was the Formula. Someone said in the chat, the Formula.
Yeah.
That was the Marvin Gaye sample.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trey said he got in a bad car accident. He fucked up his voice in a car accident.
Voice, that thing, the voice, the thing you need to be a rapper. That in the pen, he lost the voice.
He also he did put some stuff out after he lost his voice. His voice is all gravelly. I read a thing that was like, the doctor said you got to do this, this, and this to get your voice back, and he didn't follow the doctor's orders. I don't know how much he could have gotten his voice back, but he did put out some music rapping with his like gravelly voice.
He does.
But he wrote a lot.
He writes DLC. He can still write. He does.
He's in Dre's camp. Yeah.
He wrote a lot for Dre, and he wrote a lot for. I don't know if he wrote for Snoop, but I do know he wrote for Dre.
So when you put someone on the DOC, it's just you just point them to the one album, basically.
Yeah, like you need to hear this.
Yeah, no one could do it better.
It was like, this is great. I was like, yeah, it really was. That was a time.
Yeah, that was was it 88?
Him and Erykah Badu had a child together.
He's from Texas, so is she, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
89 it came out.
That was a time. Yeah. I was driving the Hyundai with the booming system.
It's funky enough. Oh, you know what? One song.
Ray would say it's funky enough. Da-dono, da-dono, da-dono. It was so
people don't talk about much the grand finale, which was like the era of the posse cut, and that was one of the great ones. And even now, I'm looking at the Spotify streams. The grand finale, I mean, it's funky enough has the most hits.
Yeah,
and the Formula is number 2. He doesn't have a ton of numbers on Spotify, but grand finale is just kind of like one of the other tracks.
Yeah, and that's a great song.
Or listens
with all these people rapping on. It's a great song.
Yeah, that was
I had this one called Whirlwind Pyramid, which probably does no numbers, but I liked it.
It's got a little bit less than grand finale.
Yeah.
That was the era of the posse cut. Like that was a thing. Like who's got the best posse cut? Because you had these loosely affiliated groups, and they would do these. I mean, NWA was basically a posse. They had posse cut, or two, and the Symphony was a posse cut.
Right.
There's I'm sure I'm going to forget 100 of them, but that was like the thing. It was every now and then the whole label would get on a song.
Yep.
And everybody gets a verse. A Scenario.
Yeah.
Is a posse
well, we
cut.
talking that era or later, because like Master P, that was his whole strategy. Everything was a posse cut.
Yeah, that was a different era.
You know,
I wasn't really
Puffy when he did that Craig Mack remix. Posse cuts became remixes, basically.
Right. But that's the thing. Those weren't they weren't like an actual posse.
Yeah, right. I know.
It was just like 4 guys that like,
Right.
one guy is on the same label. One guy is just like a good cross promotional thing. One guy maybe has an album coming out soon and you want to get him on this track.
Yeah, Master P was a posse cut. Half of them were family. That's one thing. So
I never got into Master P.
Yeah, well, you ain't from the South, man. In the South, Master P was, man, in the South, everybody was listening to Master P. It was ridiculous ass music. No one's disputing that.
I mean, are you quoting me from that era? That's what I was saying.
No one's disputing that.
Shit is ridiculous, man.
We were all on it. All of us were on it.
You guys like this stuff? You guys like this?
Make them say, oh.
Yeah, he lost me immediately with that. Immediately. Yeah, that was late. I think that was a little later, like sort of the middle to late 90s. Yeah, Jimmy said they were all ruthless records on Grand Finale. Yeah, so it's like basically NWA plus DOC on that song.
Trey called Silk the Shocker MC run-on sentence.
Yeah, oh yeah, I remember hearing Silk the Shocker rap. I was like, seriously? Are you serious right now? What's happening to rap music? What's happening?
Ayana says she calls her car the No Limit Tank. But
I remember a friend of mine back then had he was hanging out with his friend, and that friend's younger brother was getting a tattoo, and it was No Limit Soldier on his shoulder. No limit,
oh my God.
And I think it was a tank too. I think it was a tank and a No Limit Soldier. And this would have been, I don't know, 96, 97, possibly 98. I guess it was in the midst of all that. But now looking back, it's like, man, I hope he covered that up by now. Who is rocking No Limit Soldier tattoos in 2026? Yeah, but he was that into it.
Master P.
Oh, yeah, I guess he can. Jimmy said Above the Law was on there too. Were they? I got to go listen to that song again. ATL, Above the Law. Or that, I haven't listened to the album. It's forever, the DOC album.
Let me see.
ATL.
If any of you showed my daughter love on her Instagram, she appreciates it.
That was the air of the acronym. ATL. Yeah. CMW, Compton's Most Wanted. NWA, of course. Wasn't there a Bitches with Problems?
Yes.
BWP. That's
BWP.
Right. Where were they from? Northern California? Where was they from?
California, I think.
They weren't from LA though, right?
No.
BWP.
Bitches with Problems.
And SWV, but they were a singing group. They weren't rap.
Yeah. Sisters with Voices. That's a little different.
Right.
A little different.
Yeah, there was, I'm sure there's a bunch of others.
Oh, you know what I didn't do yesterday when we took Ava to the thing? I didn't put on the I'm a GMU dad shirt. I didn't do that.
Now, are you issued that shirt or do you have to go buy one? Like, is it just issued to every parent?
You go buy one, but I saw a lot of shirts on. I was like, don't be that guy.
I mean, maybe they're looking at you and being like, you don't be that guy. You don't be no shirt guy. You got to have school spirit now.
Don't be that guy. Don't be the guy who goes to the concert wearing the shirt of the band you're going to see. You don't go to concerts wearing a Pearl Jam shirt. Don't be that guy.
I don't mind it, though.
Don't be that guy.
I don't think I've ever done it, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I've been to enough shows where there's plenty of people. You know what they do, and what a lot of them will do is they'll wear the shirt of a show from like 20 years ago.
Yeah, that's different.
It gives them some credibility. Like I've been down since the 90s, man.
That's a different thing. That's an entirely different thing.
Because I'm like, I got that shirt. Bought that shirt in 98. I know where you got that shirt.
Thing. No, this movie PCU. Dude was getting ready to go to the concert. Wait a minute. You got the shirt on of the group you're going to see? Don't be that guy. No.
What about the guy who buys the shirt at the show and puts it on?
That's acceptable.
So it's the current tour shirt.
That's acceptable because you don't want to be carrying it around. You know what I mean?
You can't. There's no way. You got to drape it over your shoulder.
Drape it over your shoulder. Hope somebody don't snatch it from you. So gutter is a tool. Thank you, Trey. Gutter is a tool.
Or another move, if you're into a band that you follow around from city to city.
Yeah.
Let's say they're in DC tonight, but they were in Nashville 2 nights ago.
Right.
You walk around the DC show, and they got, because sometimes they'll do a shirt just for that city.
Okay.
So you're wearing the Nashville shirt to be like, yeah, I've been traveling.
Yeah.
Traveling with the band.
Following the band.
Yeah, I was in Nashville. Yeah, that's a cool shirt, I was at Atlanta too. I didn't like that shirt too much. I didn't buy it, but I could have bought it.
See,
I've been
you
to
know
all
what
the
this tells
shows.
me, Andy? You've talked to these fucking people.
I avoid them.
You know the. I don't mean you've talked to them in a bad way. Like, I can't believe you're talking to these motherfuckers. I mean, like, they've tried to engage you with a conversation and you did the fake phone call on them.
No, I'm just imagining what they would say.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't talk to them.
Yeah.
Although last time I saw Pearl Jam, I saw a couple shows in a short span of time. I was talking to the guy next to me at 2 different shows.
Mm-hmm.
And they were both pretty normal. Like, it wasn't weird or anything. And we kind of gave our little bona fides, like, oh, how many times have you seen him? Oh, cool. What's the best show you saw? Like that conversation.
Yeah.
But it never got weird. But some of those super fans, I feel like I'd want to stay away from.
I feel like the risk you run going to any concert by yourself is when the weirdo spots you alone, he's alone. It's always going to be a he, by the way. And he pulls up on you because now he wants to commiserate with another weirdo. And you're not a weirdo, but you're trapped in this weirdo universe now.
Right. Yeah, it could be. Although it has to be a band that attracts weirdos too.
Right.
And some bands probably attract more weirdos than others, more loners.
I can only imagine going solo to like a what's the band that I Will Survive? I Will Survive. I Will Get By.
I Will Get By?
The touring band. I Will Get By.
The Grateful Dead?
The Grateful Dead. I can only imagine somebody who goes solo to a Grateful Dead concert. No,
you're never by yourself at a Grateful Dead concert.
Yeah.
It's a community, man.
Yeah. See?
You're never alone.
You know the lingo. See?
I've never been to one, but I've read some things. You're never alone, man. Unless you want to be. That's cool too. You can be alone. But you're a family. We're a family. And then,
yeah.
I bought this shirt 40 years ago.
Yeah. That shirt with a hole in it. Yeah, man. I caught it on a doorstep, some shit like that.
Yeah. Right here is where Jerry Garcia signed it, but it faded.
We will get by.
I used to feel that way in the night. I wouldn't feel that way now, but back in like the 90s, I never saw 9 Inch Nails in concert, but I was always like, it's gonna be a bunch of weirdo goth kids, isn't it?
Probably.
And I don't know if it was back then, but
probably because 9 Inch Nails were weirdo goth kids. So
kind of.
Tracks like, man. I'm not saying they're not musical geniuses, but speaking of musical geniuses, is that Rod's music?
That is Rod's music. Oh,
what up, y'all?
What's up?
Chilling.
I think.
See, there's our third.
I think 9 Inch Nails probably attracted some of the goth kids, but I bet there are some normal people there too, especially at their height. Now I think everyone's past that phase. All their fans.
Yeah.
There's no 45-year-old goth kid.
Goths hanging out. Yeah.
That's a sad person.
What's the you can't be goth age now? What's the cutoff age for goths?
For goth? Oh.
Like I saw some people breakdancing on like line. I'm like, there's no cutoff age for breakdancing. It's like can you still do it? If you can still do it, you're still in the B-boy community. No one disputes that. No one fucks with older B people. But if you see like a 60-year-old goth person walking around and say, what are you, auditioning to be a vampire? What are you doing? What the fuck is this?
And the thing is, I was going to say, like, when you start seeing gray hairs, but they dye their hair. So you're not going to see gray hairs.
Yeah.
It's just going to be someone wearing like a long ass black coat with jet black hair, but they're all wrinkly in the face. I don't know.
Right.
There's a point though where you can't hang with the young goth kids because they're probably going to want you out of their circle.
Right.
Know?
But like the B-boy, like Trey is saying, as long as you don't break a hip, all you got to do at that age is you're just a stand-up popper. You're no longer down on the ground.
There is an age though where the aesthetic of a B-boy, you can't get away with it.
Yeah, you gotta wear different clothes.
Yeah, like you can't, like, it's cool if you like, oh, that dude is 55 and he can still break dance. But if he was dressing like the 80s, they'd be like, come on, bro, take that shit off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really see B-boys really dressing like that anymore, I don't think.
Yeah.
It's just what they're kind of, the way they move, the way they talk. Still talking about, graffiti. Like, you could conceivably be a graffiti artist until you just are no longer in this world.
I also feel like you can be a goth girl longer than you can be a goth guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably can. I feel like the goth guy gets a little sad at some point.
Yeah.
Still painting
like you got to be Chris Angel or some shit if you gonna just ride that to like Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
Right.
And by Chris Angel, you need to be able to fly.
That's all. Yeah. You got to know how to do literal wizard shit to justify rocking that shit. You got to be somebody if you goth and you like 45. You got to be somebody.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be one of the famous goths.
You can't just have a job at Lowe's and be a goth dude on the weekends.
Yeah, that's the same thing about like Lenny Kravitz. Like, you can't be Lenny Kravitz's age and walking around dressing and moving like Lenny Kravitz unless you're Lenny Kravitz. It's not going to work.
There's a reason we don't have fake Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good point. Yeah.
We have fake Drake. We got fake, we got fake everybody else. We don't have no fake Lenny Kravitz.
No, you have to be. It would be like, it's exactly like Prince. You can't be out here and not dressing being Prince, but you're not Prince.
It's just one of those.
Yeah, that don't work.
That would be weird though if you're like a 45-year-old goth guy working at Lowe's and then like the manager comes over like, hey, listen, we talked about this. Can you take the fangs out?
Yeah.
Like you can't have fangs in on the clock.
Okay, gosh.
I'm sorry, I forget they're there. Also, are your nails black again? I told you can't paint your nails black.
There's nothing to you let them women wear that black nails. That's sexism.
I'm just gonna fucking kill myself, man.
That's a lawsuit waiting.
I'm gonna go up. I want to work on the roof floor this year. I'm gonna jump off.
That's how he's selling tools to people. Like, this would be a good thing to cut yourself with.
Yeah. The only problem with this saw is it will stop if you try to cut yourself. This is the flesh.
Yeah.
You can disable the saw stop though. I would recommend that if you want to use this.
If you want to use it
to feel. Do you have
like
a feeling?
As you age in goth, do you just become like the manager of the Hot Topic? And then the new goth people think you're a sellout,
It's got to be. There's got to be a point where the younger goths are like, this fucking guy. It's like,
this guy's a fucking poser. You wasn't.
Hey, I was in the goth game before you even alive, young man.
You wasn't punk, nigga. You wear a suit and tie to work, man. Shut up.
They're like, okay, gloomer.
Right. That's brilliant. Does the golf manager pull the young golf people to the side like, listen, man, I see a bright future here, Hot Topic for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, look.
You're Hot Topic material, I can tell.
You can evolve and grow in this company.
The way that you connect your nose ring to your wallet chain, that's the kind of that's what we're looking for here, Hot Topic.
we got a spot for you.
But also, you know how to
into the depressed person you really want to be.
You know how to calculate the receivables as well, and those are all qualities we look for.
I've never seen anybody organize the dildos and the shirts in Hot Topic. So, you do such a good job.
Thanks. It's just I was really just looking for a community, and I think I found one.
Yeah.
I think I found one.
Man.
There's got to be like someone's got to do a fake documentary about the old goth guy, the aging goth.
Speaking of feeling,
at least
feeling pain. Speaking of feeling pain, did y'all hear about Nancy Mace's tattoos?
First of all, congratulations on her glow up. Have you guys seen her? Like she's so different now. She's got tattoos,
and she's not wearing sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think she's still technically in Congress until January, right? But then
is she showing up? I don't even know if she's showing up.
I think she's quiet quitting, but she's pivoting already to like her podcast, conservative podcast, provocateur era already. I think she started a YouTube show or something. Apparently she got 9 tattoos.
Yeah. On her arms. 9 prison tats.
She's doing this YouTube show, and I guess she's posting like selfies with like scantily clad selfies now. Also,
she gonna do the OnlyFans next.
Oh, that might be the move.
That's the obvious. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and she said she got the tattoos because she wanted to feel something. I think it was a line.
Yeah, that's what cutters say. Like that's
the first thing I thought.
She's always been a weird one too, because she's one of those like conservatives that is on board with the whole agenda, but then when it comes to like her personal sexual assault story, she's like, no, we need to stand up for women in this one very specific particular incident that happened to me. So if it happened to you or somebody like me, then I'm against the sexual assault stuff. Any other time, I'm voting for all this shit. So just letting y'all know.
Yeah.
And she's also doing this thing. It's kind of like, it reminds me a little bit of the Sophie Cunningham thing. It's like where you do something provocative and you're like, why is everybody all up in arms? I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. So she, of course, unveils, she goes sleeveless on her YouTube show and she's showing off her tattoos, and she's got this selfie of her with like a bathing suit top on that she puts out.
15 tattoos on her fake breasts.
And then she goes, and then she's like, everyone needs to just relax. Like, what's the big deal, guys? Like, no, you know what you did. Don't stop acting
like that. You know what the big deal is? What? What do you mean? We just need to relax.
And she said, that's literally the quote. Everybody just needs to relax. She said, thoughts and prayers to all those affected by my sleeves. Made the mistake of opening my social media this afternoon. Some of y'all are out of control. Goodness, and God bless America. You know what you were doing.
You know what you did.
It's the Pat McAfee of it all, right? It's the I'm poking and then trying to be the center of attention. And when people rightfully say this shit is kind of corny, I'm gonna be like, all I'm doing is existing. And everyone hates me. All I want to do is just show up as myself and look at the haters. Why am I so controversial? So I can't get tattoos without you guys losing your shit, you liberals. Like it's so stupid.
Yeah, it's like, hey, Aaron Rodgers is spouting anti-vax shit on your show, and he's just like, I can't talk to my friends on my TV show.
Right.
Like,
I'm controversial just because I have my friend come on my show once a week and threaten to fight Anthony Fauci to the death. That's weird now.
Right. Yeah. Are you serious?
What's wrong with y'all?
Right.
Y'all the ones with the problem.
Check out my AI album. That's that okay. Oh, y'all hate that now just because I sat next to Trump on the Patriot games? That's so you can't sit next to the president. You can't respect the office.
What do you think? And by the way, what do you think? Just because I'm sitting next to him, that means that I endorse anything and everything he says? Is that what you think it means? Because I went to his house to watch a fight in his honor at his birthday? You think that means that I like him?
I'm a revolutionary, controversial person, guys. Everyone knows that I'm a rebel. And that's why the brass of ESPN is also sitting next to me at the Patriot games, fully supporting politics and sports, guys.
Where are you guys getting all this stuff? I mean, I just went to a fight.
Come on, guys. I'm not a company man, even though they're giving me more money than they give anybody else in the existence of this company.
See you on Monday Night Football.
Why would you think that? Why would you think that? You think they're firing other people to give me money? Why would they do that?
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if ESPN canceled Monday Night Football just to have Pat McAfee on in that time slot, talking about the game that they're not even showing.
The funny thing to me, man, is as a casual sports TV observer, is how hard he goes to try to still act like he's anti-establishment.
Right.
Like you're the establishment. You're everything you said you were against. You went in there and you changed the establishment somewhat, and you became the establishment somewhat. And this corny shit he does, where like he does his show and they cuss on purpose or say stuff where they have to hit the dump button. It's a terrible TV show because of that. Because they just have no respect for they can't show respect for the medium of TV, which has granted them a bigger platform and more access, because their brand is built on they never respected the people on TV. So now it's like their own content is actually lower quality because they're trying to be fake rebels instead of just embracing like, dude, we're ESPN now. We're on College Game Day. We're on Monday Night Football. We're talking to the commissioner of leagues. We are part of the mainstream system, but he won't embrace it.
No, what you think? Because I talked to the president of the United States, then I'm mainstream? Is that what you think? No. I'm
gotta respect the office. Gotta respect the office.
Buy my album, though.
I'm such a rebel that I respect the office.
So I'll say I'm delusional, got a huge ego. Buy my album, though.
Right.
Y'all stream the album?
We listened to it last week, actually. We listened to a couple.
Yeah,
Randolph made me turn it off. I was going to do the whole thing.
I was like, no, we're not doing this.
Listening to, I didn't listen to it, but seeing the ESPN people go on Twitter and praise it was the most like, oh man, he really run that. He run that place now. You gotta go fake like this album, bro. That means he running shit.
Yeah.
It's a classic modern country song. It's like the hacky, like I'm going to the lake in a truck and drinking beers and looking up at the stars.
Name 13 things from the South. Call it a song. A pickup truck, a dog on the road. It's like y'all just naming shit y'all saw in movies.
It's muddy out here. Good thing I got 4-wheel drive.
Tumbleweeds and we're drinking brew.
Yeah, is that a deer? I got my gun.
Snake.
Right. Aren't you from Pittsburgh? Aren't you from Pittsburgh? What the fuck are you talking about? It's the South.
I just found a Nancy Mace a quote.
Yeah.
Here's what she said. She got 9 tattoos. The first one was around 2023, 2024, amid a series of personal crises. It was so she could, quote, feel the pain that I need to feel.
Let's review that sentence. Feel the pain that I need to feel. Yeah,
that's not. You need to tell your therapist.
Somewhere on her body, there are cut marks. Probably. I would be guessing.
I don't think so. I think this is in lieu of that.
Okay.
Like it's all a need for control. So some people starve themselves or they purge, like it's all kind of the same thing where they're, it's not this means you're cutting. It means someone else might be cutting where you're doing something like this. And it's not, she's got tattoos. It's not like she's doing anything.
I have no idea what it means.
Yeah.
I don't trust this lady. And I don't know.
Well, Michael Eric Dyson trusted her, as the chat is now.
And you saw what happened.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to holler at her. I ain't trying to be with her. I have not dated white women. Not that that's a problem.
It's not a problem.
And I gotta say, I don't think I've ever said this about that drop from Michael.
Mm-hmm.
I 100% believe everything he said in that.
Oh, you said it. You said it when it first happened. Yeah.
Yeah, I 100% believe it.
Yeah, I believe him too. But it's funnier. It's funnier to not believe him.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I believe him.
It's hilarious that he put himself in that position. I'm like,
he wanted to help her feel that pain.
Right.
Yeah.
That was too much pain. She couldn't handle that much pain.
She couldn't handle that.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's in my DMs. I can't handle that much pain.
This black man.
I feel like he would say it that way. Yeah. I came to bring the pain hardcore to your brain. As the great poet laureate said, Method Man. Also known as Clyde. What is his last name?
Clifford? Is it Clifford?
Clifford something.
Yeah.
Whatever his last name is,
you might know him as Method Man.
You might know him as Method Man.
1/9 of the Wu-Tang Clan. Original member.
Eric Dyson. Jesus.
Also, one of Nancy Mace's tattoos is like a religious figure. Like, get a pentagram if you want to be provocative.
Yeah, you want to get out there. Get out there with a pentagram. Why are you fucking around?
Yeah, I don't get it.
She's not ready for that step yet. She's got to dole it out slowly.
No.
Where are we at in life, man? Our politicians are moving like fucking influencers and shit.
Yeah.
She's still in office. She's like, I got a podcast and tattoos. Let's make some content. How about y'all make some fucking laws?
I'm going to come out here with my arms out because I want y'all to know.
Can you help us? We are hungry. Gas costs $30 a gallon.
By the way, hop on my SoundCloud.
Right.
Because I'm dropping a mix.
All the food is being recalled. It don't matter what kind of food anymore. It's just all the foods, and you up here like, look at my tats.
Yeah, like
Chipotle tonight. I was like, look, I just want the meat, rice.
I don't even know
what's the lettuce,
cheese. You just gonna get home and find out one of them is. You just gonna get home and be like, it's cheese now.
The whole time you in line, you're like,
right.
One of these things is not going to be nice.
I want that rice, but can you put a thermometer in there real quick? I want to know if it's hot enough to kill bacteria.
Right. Can you microwave mine 5 more minutes than normal? I don't
Even
care
the
if it's dry. Is it on fire? Yeah, let it be on fire a little bit. Then give me the chicken.
I like to get the onions and peppers and put it on top.
The fajita vegetables.
Fucking stared at that shit for the longest. I was like,
I've just decided to not even damn, they got the outshine. See, that's the healthy shit.
Yeah.
Outshine
it don't even matter. Like RFK to be such a healthy motherfucker, boy, he letting the health food kill you.
But the outshine bars are not because of germs, it's because there might be glass in them.
Glass.
Jesus. Well, who's inspecting this shit now?
Yeah. And there you go.
You know how we finding out, right?
Who is, Rod? Who is?
Right. We finding out because people dying. That's how we finding out now. They be like, okay, work backwards. 12 people died in Oakland. Okay, so they like the Whole Foods. Okay, what did they order? Okay, they got the lettuce. All right, y'all. Lettuce is off the shelf. If you've been eating lettuce the last 2 weeks, you're probably dead. But if not, go and bring that lettuce back.
Yeah. We ate a Fogo de Chao, man. Super salad bar, big ass salad bar. I was like,
nice.
Don't fuck with that unless it's romaine or spinach.
Right.
we ain't fucking with it. It's got to be romaine, got to be spinach. Because as far as we know, the romaine and the spinach is cool.
I'm just trying to raw dog it, man. I'm just gonna have to pray it up.
You know, I just need to feel some pain. So I mean,
exactly. I'm on the toilet like this is the pain I needed to feel.
Yep.
This cytospore, whatever this shit is called.
Yep.
It's all
cyclospore.
I gotta find me a farmer's market so I can make my own lettuce.
I go to the farmer's market too.
You gotta grow your own at this point.
The problem with the farmer's market is that shit fresh. You gotta cook it like within a couple of days. You can't be fucking around. Yeah.
Like 2 days. You gotta bring it. You bring it home to eat.
Yeah, they don't got that shit on it like the grocery store. You be like, does bread even spoil anymore? What happened to bread?
Yeah,
bread used to have a shelf life. Now the shit, I'm like, when did I buy this bread? I'm not even gonna eat the bread.
Yeah, this is European market rules. You go to the market the day of, and you eat that night. That's what
this shit now, I'll be scared to eat it when it don't spoil.
Yeah,
I'll be like, nah, that bread ain't spoiled. It's been in there a month. Nah, so that's not bread. Whatever's in there, that's not real.
Yeah, it's fucking. RFK is one of these dudes who's on this. The weak will die. He's one of them dudes. And then the healthy genes will rise up. And weirdly, the healthy genes all kind of look
Caucasian,
chromatically the same,
I just honest to God, bro, like the white supremacy of it all is just so overwhelming at times. Cause it's like, this man literally can't do what he do unless white people just don't care. Cause There's like it's past like let Dr. Sebi be in charge of the CDC. It's past that because Dr. Sebi, he talked like a normal person.
Yeah,
like he looked like a healthy old man. You'd be like, okay, maybe he knows something about juices and berries. I look at RFK Jr. I was like, he works out in jeans and he talk like that. There's no fucking way.
Right.
If I was walking down the street and he was like, I got this, I'd be like, no, I don't want your health advice. I don't know what's wrong with you.
The final straw for me was RFK getting his ass in the Potomac, not in the Potomac. Excuse me, Rock Creek. When he got into Rock Creek with his grandchildren, I was like, look, man, I live here. I know what the fuck's going on at Rock Creek. I know that there are signs there saying, don't get in there.
Don't get in there.
There are signs right there that say, don't you get in there. Don't let your pets get in there. There are signs that say that. And he got in that water with his grandchildren. And then he put them in a car that someone was driving and drove. And there's no showers at Rock Creek where you can get out and shower off. No. It's not the beach, motherfucker. And you got just with a nice Rock Creek glaze on them. Ugh.
One time we were fishing at a pond, and I went to go get my cane pole, and I fell in the water. And my dad pulled me out, and there was algae in it and everything. And I'll have you guys know, I sat in the trunk of a Toyota hatchback all the way home.
You were funky.
Because I had been in that water.
Yeah.
He put a towel underneath me and then said, you can't sit on the seat of the car.
Your dad did the right thing.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like RFK Jr. was like, hop in the back.
Yeah.
Like, just get in the passenger seat. It's cool. You want the A on? Y'all want the air on? Y'all want the windows open? What the fuck?
Your dad did the right thing. Jimmy said when doing it in the park goes wrong.
Doing it after dark.
Yeah.
Rock Creek Park.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's a thug until that flute starts playing in Rock Creek Park. Everybody's a thug until that flute starts playing.
As long as they stay on message about the racism, they can do whatever they want.
Right.
He did. Reed is saying he stated that black people have to accept the racism of white people because they couldn't help being racist and black kids need tougher skin. He did say that. Yeah. I am relatively sure he said that on Killer Mike's show. I know he said it around black people. I know that. And nobody said, hey, bitch, what the fuck you talking about? Nobody said that to him. Which, by the way, black people, we need to stop. Somebody says some outlandish shit like that to us. Somebody needs to say something back. This little weirdo.
I agree.
We're going to be nice and shit and let these stop that shit.
Well, you know, that's one of my big hangups with the whole idea of the progressive left. And them being like, yeah, these candidates are the real like progressives and Democrats. They're not good enough and they're bad on all these different issues. Except like y'all let the progressives be bad on race in y'all face.
Yeah.
Like why aren't the black people over there being as vigilant about checking them as they would a mainstream Democrat? I just don't know why they get to slide with the shit. Like, go over there and fucking hold them accountable. Like, that'll make me want to go over there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to make me run away. It's like, if I see y'all over there being like, yeah, we fuck with this candidate, but he said some weird shit about black people, so we had to check him real quick.
Yeah.
Then I'm with it. But if y'all are like, you can't say nothing. Then now I'm like, I'm just trading up the race shit for this shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Andy, you want to weigh in?
No, that's cool. It's just
Jen is expecting us to let you say something. So
yeah.
That's a throwback.
Sometimes she just wants to feel.
Yeah.
Did you I was while I was eating at Chipotle, I was listening to them talk about this Natalie Harp woman on MS Now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, listen to me. This broad's been in the White House for about a year with no security clearance.
You're underselling it.
I was about to say, Andy, you know a little bit about getting and giving security clearances. Explain to people how bad this is.
Here's the part that made me kind of like roll my eyes. she has declined to take part in the process.
Declined.
You don't get to do that. You can't be like, I don't want one. It's mandatory. You have to have a clearance.
Declined.
She was like, I don't feel like getting a
loud.
So she's been without a security clearance for, it says, over a year in these articles. And it says she declined multiple times to seek a routine clearance. You don't seek a clearance just because you feel like it. People require you to have one. And then I think Trump stepped in ultimately and was just like, just give her the clearance. Give her the clearance.
Listen, I had a top secret DOD clearance at one time. Ain't no declining.
Well, no,
they walked up to me and said, "Hey, we need you to talk to this person at such and such a time." Okay, and you need to give us these names, these people. They're going to contact them. Tell them that they're going to contact them, and tell them when they contact them that they better talk to them, because if they don't talk to them, you ain't gonna get this clearance.
Look, you can decline. It's all voluntary.
Oh yeah,
but you can't work there now.
Yeah,
you can't work there. That's all that happens. No one's forcing your hand. You can just leave that job.
I mean, you can work there if you sucking the president's dick.
If that's the case,
allegedly.
I'm just saying.
This is
if I'm sucking that mushroom dick down to the balls, that's my clearance.
I remember, I think it was in Trump's first term, Jared Kushner was having trouble getting a clearance because he kept not listing all of his foreign contacts. They kept kicking it back to him to list more of his foreign contacts. You have to list everyone who's a foreign national that you have regular contact with. And I think eventually Trump stepped in on that and was just like, just give him the clearance. Same kind of deal. It's like, oh, he might not be able to get it. He might not qualify for it. It's taking a while because he has a lot of foreign contacts, and they just gave him a clearance. So this tweet says both sources that they spoke to say Natalie Harp's reasoning for failing to complete the process was unknown. Is she a honeypot? Is she after concerns mounted among the White House counsel's office and security officials, the president himself intervened, and Harp in recent months filled out the forms to launch a formal federal background investigation and received the clearance. One of the people said, of course she's going to receive it. She's not going to get turned down. What's she hiding? Is she hiding something? Yeah. Is there something that she doesn't want people to know?
If you sucking the president's dick, you get clearance. I don't even find this confusing, or it's not even that noteworthy. I kind of assumed somebody in there was doing this job because that's how corrupt this administration has been, and nobody seems to give a fuck. If John Ossoff doesn't say this as a snide remark, does this even trend this week? Like, people have known about this woman for a while, and it hasn't ever really caught on until John Ossoff goes, not even saying she fucking him, just she be on the plane with him all the time, and they was like, what are you trying to say?
What's that about?
Yeah, there were articles about her a couple months ago about her writing love notes to Trump and being attached to the hip. And John Ossoff makes one little thing. He mentions her name once, and now they're turning it into like John Ossoff is a monster. How dare he? Right. And then it turns out she is the one controlling his social media.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So when you're seeing tweets come out from the Rapid Response 47 account and the Trump account, it might be her getting defensive and just posting that under Trump's name,
right?
Because it's a hit dogs holler situation, right? So, whatever it is, they're turning it into this big scandal,
right?
And okay, fine, but that's just going to shine a brighter light on her. And now her brother was on TV talking about her. Her estranged brother looks like some kind of weird surfer dude.
Mm.
He's like, yeah, that's crazy. It's a circus.
And like Jimmy's saying in the chat, when I saw Melania pop up holding hands with them today, coming out and walking around the White House holding hands, I was like, okay, that right there tells me everything I need to know.
Yeah.
Because Melania don't hold this motherfucker's hand. Janelle James does the best joke about that. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. She don't hold his hand. They don't hold hands.
Right.
That's not something that they do. That's not the show affection towards each other. That ain't something they do. So, what did he give Melania to get her to come up off the bench? I need you to take your sweats off and get in the game. What did he give her to make that happen? I need you to put your shoes on, Rodman. Put your shoes on, take your sweats off, and get in the game.
She's just sitting there on the exercise bike waiting for her number to be called.
Yeah.
Staying warm.
Yeah, I'm like, what did he had to give her something. Because she ain't coming off that bench to hold his hand. She don't even like that motherfucker like that.
Yeah, Natalie Harp seems like an obsessed fan.
Yeah.
But Trump is so susceptible to flattery that he might just be like, "Oh, you're so nice to me. Come on in. Come move into the White House. Hang out. You can hang out all you want. Get on the plane."
If she's touching his penis, bro, like that's it seems pretty fucking self-explanatory. It don't seem that. What do we have to give? You don't have to give him anything.
It's very
what did he give Melania? Nothing. He don't have to give her anything.
Melania, you got to give Melania something.
Here's why I say no.
Her
here's
to
why
come
I
off
say
the
no.
bench for this.
Randolph, here's why I say no. You know what she's getting out of it? She don't got
not having to touch his penis. Yeah.
Right. Whatever she got to do to protect not having to touch his penis, she can
just not do that.
She can just. She's not touching his penis, and the cost of that added up to, I'm gonna need you to hold my hand because they caught on the penis girl. Just come on, like unless you want to touch my penis, she like no. Okay, well come touch my hand.
Then I'll
go right back to penis girl.
The not touching the penis has compound interest.
Yeah, it adds up. That's you don't cash it in every day, but you do cash it in when it get hot every once in a while. Like, hey, now I haven't been making you touch my penis for years. Okay, you come out of office today and hold my hand. Thank you.
It's funny because it's like Marco Rubio wasn't allowed on the plane, and he's probably sitting there like, I would have touched it. I didn't know you had to touch his penis. Like I would have done that.
There's definitely people in his administration that are jealous of this woman.
Absolutely.
There are definitely people. Like I fucking do all the policies. I fucking I embarrassed myself. I let him talk about my wife, but because she touches his balls, she get to be on the plane.
I go to town halls in my home state and get yelled at, and it goes viral, and people call me all kinds of names. And meanwhile, she's over here. And it's funny because before all this, the story about her was she changes his diapers.
Right.
You know, and now it's like, is there more than that going on? Like that's pretty intimate already. If that's
changing your diaper is the first step now, isn't it?
It's very intimate to change a person's diaper.
It's right. Because when you change a diaper, Andy, you haven't changed a lot of diapers. Have you ever changed a diaper?
I have never changed a diaper.
Here's the key part to changing a diaper. You got to do the wipe up.
Mm-hmm.
Wipe up is really close to touching.
Right.
You got to do the wipe up. That's the key part.
Right.
That is the key part. You got to do the wipe up. And then once you do the wipe up, it's not that hard to turn that into touching. It's really not. It wouldn't be. Author DL says this story is so gross. I think you could write this story. I think you could. I have faith in you. You could write this story. She
wouldn't make it not gross.
Yes, you can.
I don't think she said she can't write it. She said it's gross.
She finished it with "I cannot." I'm like, yes, you can.
I mean, she means she cannot deal with this story, right?
I believe in you.
Right.
Right. I couldn't change his draws.
Yeah.
It says Harp. This is a Daily Beast article, I think, from today. Harp refers to herself by the nickname she was reportedly given by Trump's staff.
Diaper caddy?
The human printer, because she printed out positive stories and reports them for the president.
That's the nickname they gave her?
The human printer.
They used to do.
They weak as hell. That's a weak staff. That's the nickname y'all came up with.
That's the one that's
it's kind of like when Stan Lee came up with the Human Torch. You know?
Yeah.
Like it was a different era. We weren't savvy yet.
Right.
We were just saying what we saw.
But she is running to him with positive stories constantly. Anytime he probably cites poll numbers that are false, he probably got them maybe from her. And she's controlling his social media and putting out all these tweets, and probably this is why we're hearing so much pushback from the White House, because her feelings are hurt.
They used to do that to George W. Bush.
Yeah.
Prop him up, It is what it is.
White House spokesman David Engel responded, Natalie Harp is one of the most loyal and hardest working aides on President Trump's team. The fake news continued attacks on President Trump and his administration prove exactly why trust in media is at historic lows. They're just pivoting at this point. Trump derangement syndrome and all that.
Yeah. None of the truth don't matter to them.
But we didn't know, this thing, we didn't know about her refusal to get a security clearance until this. She's just putting more of a spotlight on herself. And there's more skeletons that may come out after this, which maybe it won't matter one way or the other, but why would you want your business out there if you're her?
Mm-hmm.
And the Daily Beast has pictures of the notes she's written him. She's typed out letters to him, and somehow the Daily Beast has them. Someone in that White House.
Well, ain't no somehow. It's as you're going, someone in that White House.
There's speculation that it's Carolyn Leavitt. I saw that. People were like, oh, because she's leaving the job and she didn't get on that plane, but Natalie Harp got on that plane.
A little bit of jealousy.
And that's why she's leaving.
Man.
She's down to changing one diaper.
Yeah. She's got her old man.
Yeah. And it's just such a bizarre thing that he's got this weird sycophant just attached to his hip.
When you learn this girl's background, her dad was an evangelical minister, her mother was a trad wife, she went to Liberty. Everything in her life has been leading her to this point.
I guess so. But he's got a lot of super fans that would probably do this. How did she make her way in? Is it just flattery? Is that all that it took?
That's the question. That's where leads you into, is she a honeypot?
Why does this even sound confusing?
Yeah.
If you suck his dick, you get the clearance. It's just, to me, it seemed like we solved this 10, 15 minutes ago, and now we're just talking in circles about what's pretty obvious.
You're probably right. You're probably right there. You're probably right. Thank you for bringing some clarity to this.
No problem, man. Sometimes it's Occam's razor.
I think I agree with Reed in the chat. JD Vance is the mole.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think I agree with that.
Can't trust anybody, Trump. If you're listening, you can't trust any of these people. You got to start calling them out. Air their dirty laundry.
Rod, we didn't get a chance to talk about, because you were at the NAACP, although you didn't get to hear about.
Oh, NABJ, yeah.
NABJ, excuse me. You didn't get to hear about the. You said you'd already left by the time that was.
I was at home when I heard about my man Steven getting hit with that thumbs down, man.
What did you think of it all? I'm only setting you up to say what I know you're going to say, because you and I are in agreement with this. All of us are in agreement with this, by the way. I've yet to see the person who doesn't agree with all of us. I ain't seen that person yet. I'm sure they exist out in Hotep land.
Yeah. I've seen people who had issues with them giving it to him for the reasoning that they said they gave it to him. But it was some real, I'm not defending him and I'm not saying he shouldn't have got it. Yeah. They're basically saying they should expand it from black women to black people.
Yeah, I heard that.
Because he's been insulting to black people in general, not just the public figures that he's admonished, but there's also been some men he's admonished, Bakari Sellers and Roland Martin and stuff like that. So I mean, but that's a very specific critique. Yeah, I hear you. It's valid, but I wasn't bothered.
That's a you thing. I'm like, it's kind of a you thing.
Yeah, okay, I wasn't bothered.
It's fine. It's fine.
If you want to say he was also insulting the black men, you're not gonna find me disagreeing. But I mean, it's tough, man. When we were there, one of our listeners is a ESPN person that works there, and they were saying how they love how we talk on a sports show, Balls Deep Sports Behind the Paywall. They like the way we talk about the politics at ESPN, and we don't work there, but just a little bit of limited knowledge I have from people I know and stuff. It's like, oh, so that's how it works over there. Cool. And so I think it might have made it a little hot for some of those people working there just because, this motherfucker's going to be a pain to deal with. He ain't going to take it under advisement. It's not going to be constructive criticism. And I don't feel sorry for him mostly because I feel like this is kind of what he does. Like his defense of what people get offended by when you see a Jasmine Crockett or Kamala Harris or Michelle Obama or Jamel Hill or Carrie Champion. It's not just politics. People were trying to act like you can't criticize black women politicians. It wasn't just them. And it wasn't always the way he treats people is different. Jamel Hill said he's more of an entertainer now than a journalist. He got upset with her. Mike Wilbon said the same thing. He goes, "That's my man," brings him on the show. They kick it and he plays it down. So anyway, I say all that to say, a guy who talks rough about other people, but then says, "No, this is to make you a better person. You should listen to me," like he did with Jaylen Brown. I feel like that's what this award was.
And LeBron talked about LeBron being a father. He said, "I'm doing this to help you."
Yeah. So isn't that what this award is? I think that is the simplest way to approach this, into where I don't feel like he really has any room to stand on the "I'm offended." You offend people every day with your opinion, and you don't care. You've risen to fame, got money. Mm-hmm. The award is not a sellout award. It didn't call you a coon. The award, they've done that award since 1989. They've given it to companies. They've given it to individuals. Jason Whitlock ain't got one. So it's not just the Coon Olympics where they just pick the Coon of the year and put them on the list. So a lot of those people called you in because you were there 2 years ago, because you claim to care about black people, because you do stuff for HBCUs and shit, because you've helped so many black people's careers. They tugged your coat.
I think it started off as a call in. I really believe that from Aaron Haynes. It started off as a call him, but his reaction, because you ran to them to complain about this and to receive validation, because that's why he ran to them. It's not that he ran to them to complain about this.
To Hannity.
Yeah. That's
and Chris Cuomo.
That's the nebulous them.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see the Cuomo shit.
He ran to Hannity to. Oh, you didn't see the Cuomo one? Mm-mm. Same shit.
Okay.
Cuomo though had Jamel Hill on the next day. And she had some very good things to say when she had it on. It's funny. A lot of black people like Cuomo, like journalist stuff, because they know him from when he was at CNN. So they're like, I never had a problem with him. I don't know what he's on now, that kind of thing. But you, again, as far as being a call in, it was a call in.
Yeah.
But then you ran to them and you validated everything they said. Now it's not a call in. It's not a call in because of your actions. It's not a call in anymore.
Well, I don't think his actions can change that it was a call in. Like, it was meant as a call in. He didn't accept it as that. But it's ironic he won't accept it as that because that's what he claims he's always done. So isn't it ironic that the one time someone did it to you, it was, "I know stuff about y'all. Y'all right. Jealous. I get money. I do so much for black people." Like, it wasn't a, you know what? Fair. I've said some things. Now, he did go back and reiterate like where he feels what he said wasn't out of pocket. I mean, that's his right to, like, that's the other thing in this is like a lot of people don't like him already. So he wasn't going to just be like, "I'm not even going to defend myself. Y'all right." Like, he's never done that, really. Mm-hmm. Even with Kyrie, where I think he's wrong to come back around, it took him 4 years before he was like, now that I think about it, I was going too hard on you. So I don't even know that this process of like, if he were to come to Jesus, I don't even think it would happen. I think it would be like years from now that he would be like, "I was wrong," if he ever did that. And I don't think he will.
It's funny you should say that about Kyrie. I was listening to somebody talk about it just today, about how they just mentioned in passing, he's now apologized to Kyrie. Here's the thing. Why did he apologize to Kyrie? The reason why he apologized to Kyrie was because Republicans now are going after Fauci. That's why. Because Fauci is now enemy number one. And if Fauci is now enemy number one, then a big part of people who put these things in place was Fauci, and that affected Kyrie. So now I'm going to apologize to Kyrie because I'm on the Republican bandwagon of attacking Fauci because he stood up and attacked Fauci. So the only reason he said anything about Kyrie was because he's attacking Fauci.
Well, Republicans are going after Fauci the whole time, though.
No,
like,
but
they were going after Fauci.
This is the one. But before that, he was still, because if you remember, he got the vaccine and he was like, it saved my life.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like at the time at that time that he was saying that, the Republicans and people like Aaron Rodgers were going on literally ESPN to be like,
he hadn't switched yet. That was before he made this switch. He didn't make this switch until Trump kind of came back into power.
I think he's always been on this shit. I don't think anything's changed. I think he's been loudly anti-black. He's been loudly conservative.
He has been anti-black
and loudly conservative too for a long time. This ain't like, I wasn't shocked he went to Hannity because he go to Hannity all the time. Not just when it's Black crisis either. That's all his man's. He fuck with him.
He says it.
Yeah. So I feel like it's just the volume is up on who he is and people are just tired of it. I don't think anything significantly has changed and I don't expect him to change. The Kyrie shit is just interesting because I think what he's really apologizing for is, I was giving Aaron Rodgers a pass, but I was talking about your ass. I was like, you need to go to work. You need to take your black ass to work, and I question your father and shit like that. Right. And now it's obvious that because people start bringing it up and he has rabbit ears, it gets back. People are like, you go harder on black men and you go on these white boys. And I think that was his, well, y'all, you know what? I'm be going on these black brother podcasts, these former players. They love Kyrie. So let me say I love him too. And I apologize. I was wrong for that, brother.
That's
why I think it started.
That they love Kyrie. So let me.
Right. Because it started before this Fauci shit. Like people forget, like he recently re-apologized to Kyrie, but he apologized to him about a year or two ago.
I didn't know.
Yeah. It just wasn't as huge news. But anyway, he's an interesting person because from any angle you take his picture, it's three-dimensional. It's a little more complicated than the pure sellout shit of like a Jason Whitlock, where you literally there's no room to look at any angle of Jason Whitlock and be like, that man loves black people. That's what I know. Right. Stephen A. Smith's confusing to some extent because he does a lot of stuff he don't have to do to help out black people when he sees fit. And then he goes and espouses anti-blackness in other places, sometimes even in their faces. That's complicated to people, but I think that's why he got a call in. Yeah. I don't think they even make this award for like a Jason Whitlock. Like, what the fuck? There's some part of them that goes, we think this will shock Stephen A. to some extent, and maybe it'll be a wake-up call at some point.
Wrong.
It won't.
Well, also, this latest round of Kyrie stuff was on the heels of specifically Fauci pleading the fifth, which
where I'm getting.
Which was interpreted as like a sign of some kind of guilt of something, because that's what people say. If you don't have anything to hide,
right? So
it's people have made these jokes for years that like the White House will just issue talking points to Fox News and other right-wing outlets, and then the next day they all say the same shit, right? Mm-hmm. So it's almost like Stephen A. got marching orders the same day everyone else in the conservative sphere decided to bash Fauci. Stephen A. got his marching orders, and he made it about like, I owe Kyrie an apology, blah blah blah. But it was everyone's going to be anti-Fauci today. Ready, go. And all the conservative outlets did that. And Stephen A. Smith was in lockstep with that. His version of it, which was through the lens of owing Kyrie an apology, but it was bashing Anthony Fauci. And so it wasn't just he's a free thinker or he's slippery and he'll say things over here and then he'll say things over here and he's a fence sitter. It's like, oh, he's marching to the same drum as all the other conservative outlets on the same day. They're all doing that specifically because now they're going to pounce on Fauci because this Fifth Amendment shit.
I just think the full picture has to matter in that it matters to me that he apologized March 30th, 2024 to Kyrie Irving as well.
Yeah.
So showing that like before this was a Fauci thing, this was a weird Stephen A thing. He's a weird dude in that he's not consistent on his what I would call coonery. Like it's not just like some people are just a metronome. I can tell you a Jason Whitlock opinion. I don't even need to see the shit.
Right.
Just tell me what happened. I'm like, here's what he gonna say. You know what I mean? Stephen A is a little bit more up and down with it, but I mean, obviously, everyone that saw the call out, they mostly have said to some extent, maybe if they don't like it, I don't like the way they went about it or something. It's not I don't think he deserves to be called out. It's some other form of like, maybe we should keep this inside or whatever. But yeah, he got called out. I think he deserved it. And I think he publicly calls out people all the time. And what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So I don't feel any reason to feel sorry for him. And, I have people that are like, his feelings are going to be hurt by this and rightfully so. He's helped a lot of black people. And I'm like, I'm sure his feelings will be hurt, but that's kind of the point. Because he hurts a lot of people's feelings and he don't give a fuck.
Right.
Jason Johnson called it blackwashing. It's like he blackwashes everything by this shit that he does. Like, I'm going to bring the HBCUs and stuff like that. You blackwashing yourself. We hear the shit you say because he's always been, look, make no mistake, respectability politics is rooted in anti-blackness. A lot of it is rooted in anti-blackness. Mm-hmm. Make no mistake. So he's always been this respectability politics dude. We've all heard him say the shit. We've all heard him be part of it. Make no mistake about that. But he blackwashes it with the other shit that he does. And I've never liked that. And the day Terrell Owens hit him with it, with it. Max blacker than you. When he hit him with that shit, it was over.
Yeah.
It was over.
But yeah, he got hit with that. Got hit with that award. I ain't mad. Like it's just, I think really this is about like another thing people didn't think about with ESPN. I don't know if you got because I know y'all don't really watch that shit like that, but the de-blackening of ESPN is actually a disempowering of Stephen A. Smith too. People don't see it that way because if you just call him a coon all the time, then you miss some of the context of these interactions. When he's the one that got them black people on there. Ryan Clark, his boy. Like the people at the top, Jimmy Pitaro, they don't like Ryan Clark, but they've been letting him be on there because they like, Steven is the big dog. He saved the morning television slots. He got pulled. He wants Cam Newton on there with his hair and everything he be doing that's not respectability. We gonna have him on there because Stephen A wants to have that blackwashing or black adjacent, whatever. He wants it on the air. Shannon Sharp, whoever. And this year, when they just said Damian Woody, Ryan Clark, like all these brothers that he loves to do the intro and be like, oh, brothers, we looking good. What you got? Oh, you got the tie on today. Like he loves that black moment, that black man shit. And they like, you just dealing with these white boys and we about to go get Pat McAfee a bunch of money and bring in, them white dudes that do like busting with the boys, get him some shit. Like it's a power thing that's happening to Stephen A now. And I'm sure he feels attacked from all sides because the one place he thinks he can rely on is probably black folks. Our race loyalty will always trump whatever he's doing, and it's not working.
Here's the problem that he has. You have lost black women. So
did he ever have them?
Yeah.
You think he had black women?
He don't now, but yeah, I believe he had them. But he don't, because he had the ones that weren't really focusing on him in sports. Listening to his little outlandish sports takes. We're just like, oh, I like that guy. He ain't got him now. He started losing them when he was doing them little tours. I'm gonna go to Chicago and talk to the people. When he started doing that shit, but now black women are listening, as TPS was saying in the chat before we started listening, they listening now. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna run to be Democrat nominee for president. No, you're not.
I would say, like, maybe this is the symbolic official loss of black women, but I feel like he's never had black women. I don't think black women were really propping him up. I just don't think he existed in the world like that for them. I think I go back to when he said Janae Rice, like when he made Janae Rice being beat by her husband on camera her fault. I remember that and being like, oh, I think he's helped some black women's careers or not stood in the way of their careers really more than helped them. But I don't think black women ever really kept that man in business. I think he's always stayed in business from, I think, honestly, he's stayed in business a long time now from white people feeling comfortable with him being at the top of things.
Oh, bashing black people?
Yeah, whether bashing or what, just he make them feel comfortable. Ever since he started going on, like, he lost his job that first time. Remember, he used to have his own show. He was more hip hop, more black. I think black people were keeping that afloat. I think he was 100%. When he was cool with Allen Iverson and had a like talk show. I think that was black people supporting him back then. But after he lost that job, started going on fucking Hannity and shit. I think from that point on, man, I think black women are way more militant than black men. And I don't think they were fucking with him then. I think they was like, oh, that's what he on, that bullshit. Like, they don't fuck with coons like that. Or people that pal around with coonery. And I think maybe this is evidence that the NABJ new leadership, being a black woman, a black man wouldn't have done this. You know what I mean? A brother would have been like, it's got to be worse people to give it to, but I think they wanted to make a point. So I don't know. I don't know if black.
He also, I mean, he's not the same person he was 10, 15 years ago either.
Right.
Like, he's become his ego has only grown. He's a bigger narcissist now. He perceives slights worse than Michael Jordan ever perceived a slight. Like, everything is they're out to get me and they're talking about me and I got to respond. And it's always wrestling promos with him now. And he's become like he's a tiring person to keep seeing on TV and keep hearing about and keep talking about in a way that he wasn't before. Like, the entertainment part of the scale was higher and the annoying part was maybe down here. And now it's flipped. It's more annoying. And he's probably, he doesn't have a sense of humor about himself really, unless it benefits him to make a point. He's not self-effacing. He's not really introspective in a real way, only when it benefits some wrestling promo he's cutting. And so he's not Stephen A. Smith from Allen Iverson era anymore either. He's a different guy. He's a narcissist that's had another decade and a half to let that fester and not get it fixed or not check himself. And this is what you get out of it. You get a guy who feels like he's all powerful. He can do no wrong. And everything is a slight. It's very Trump-esque the way he acts. Everybody's out to get him and he's going to get them first or get them back.
This definitely, like, I'm with you on Randolph in that this feels like the statement from black women. Like, like, I feel like they ain't been fucking with him, but today was the day that he found out. Like, like today was the wake up call. Like, nah, man, we don't care. You got sisters or that you date a black woman or you got a black daughter. We don't care about any of that. Like, you be out of pocket sometimes.
A lot of the time.
Yeah.
It's just, he doesn't have any landing space with us anymore.
Right.
And that changes that. I think he realizes, I hope he does. He better realize after this that your standing with your community is radically different than it was this time last week.
Right.
It ain't the same now. It's through your actions. You had an opportunity. The opportunity was presented to you. and you chose badly. You chose badly. So whatever happens to you now moving forward, you know.
It's interesting because it's like it really is just gonna be how much does it matter to him? Is really the question we asking, right? It's all these guys, like Jay-Z even. You know, like you get the money, you get the influence, people give you the critique. How much does it matter to you? Like, does it just hurt your feelings and that's it? Does it give you reflection and you want to change? Do you think you're out of pocket? Do you double down? Were you anticipating this? Was it purposeful? You're like, yeah, but fuck y'all. I've been saying that. Like, that's really what it's about, because his feelings were obviously hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's why he goes on his show and says all that. But I don't know. You hurt feelings for a living, man. It's just hard for me to put his feelings in a place that is more important than the black people in the NABJ that called him out. I don't understand that logic of it.
Right. I mean, I could give a fuck about his feelings.
Yeah. Like, people keep throwing that out there. I'm like, but ain't that what he do? He
hurts people's feelings all the time.
All the time.
So I can give a fuck about his feelings.
Every day he's saying something mean about somebody. I just don't get how that is even coming into part of the like evaluation of this shit. Like,
or he's doing something maybe even worse. He's threatening to say something mean, like,
right.
You don't want me to tell them what I know.
Yeah.
You better tread lightly. It's like Walter White in Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I'm a little disconnected from some pop culture stuff sometimes, because that stuff I used to like go seek out. Like, I still haven't listened to his response. I'm sure he said some stuff, but like I feel like I already know. He knows some things about some people, but he's not gonna say. And if he did, oh my God, y'all
they're
ain't
lucky.
Ready. They're
lucky he's not.
Yeah, and his feelings are hurt, and he knows black women, like the ones he has no choice to be related to, like his mom and probably his daughter and his sisters and his ex-wife or something, and people that work for him or work with him. Yeah, I just feel like this is old hat at this point.
Right. Yeah, it's just the latest iteration now of this pattern with him. We've talked about it before, where it's just every week with this dude. There's some dispute. Someone gets slighted. He cuts a promo. I'm going to talk about this on my show later. You're not going to want to hear it. And then he turns into Batman. You know, like it's just threatening shit. And then it happens again a week later. Then a week after that, something else happens, and it's a tired act.
It's corny, man. Even the politics shit is corny. It's so many weird platitudes. None of it's specific to any policies. I'll tell you what I would do. I would get the best people in the room, and I would say, give me some ideas. And I'll say, now don't nobody come out of this room until we have fixed everything. That's how I would do it if I was president, damn it. I was like,
right.
No one of any import should take anything that is happening here seriously.
I need you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's not how.
If the reason I should take Stephen A. Smith seriously is because people didn't take Trump seriously, then that's more of an indictment on people and Trump than it is on me. Like, like these people saying like, well, this is how you got Trump. Then what, Trump 2.0 in black ain't better than me? Like, then y'all still ain't ready to have a serious. I'm not engaging in that foolery.
Right.
Yeah, he was never going anywhere anyway, so
I'm going to go somewhere later on my show tonight. You're not going to want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it? Okay. That's what you're going to do? All right.
And everything's content, because he go through all this shit, then be like, I invited them on my show. Like, yeah, if you call them every type of asshole and assume the worst shit about them, right? Everybody don't function like that. They don't want to go hang out. Like, well, how come Jasmine Crockett didn't come here and tell me she was eloquent?
Right.
Like, what? No.
Kiss the ring.
Right. I mean, he tried that same shit with Miss Haynes, Aaron Haynes. He was like, well, you can come on my show. She was like, I'll talk to you privately. I ain't going on your show. For what?
What? It's got to be content. We got to make it content. What are you talking
Going
about?
on your
Call
show?
me out in public. You gotta come talk to me on my show in public. No, I don't want to.
No.
I don't like you. That was the whole point.
You know, another thing that really bothered me about that was like, he was like, you guys went after me in public. I'm like, you do everything in public.
That's what I'm saying. It's
really
a non-starter.
That's the metric for you? Well, you did it to me in public, so we have to talk about this in public. Motherfucker, you do everything in public. That's how I know.
Right. Like, I would have to be stupid. I just can't. I'm done engaging in stupidity, man. I know that's not a word, but I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm out, man.
Yeah.
Like, this is some this is stupid stupidity. I'm not fucking participating in this shit with you, Stephen A. Like, you know why they called you out. I know why they called you out. You know why your feelings hurt. You was hurting people's feelings. What the fuck else is there to say about it? Either you gonna change or you not. And I'm guessing you not. So what?
You not.
Why does this won't even matter in a week?
Right.
He not changing. He not.
It's just this week's content. That's all.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is like Christmas in July. I can't wait to respond to this. Like, and say the same shit you said to Katie
Say the same
and everybody
exact shit.
else. Like, whatever, man.
Oh, this is all right. You know what we didn't talk about? I do want to talk about a couple things. One, I'd like to get a little bit more into this Nathan Kaufness. He's a dude who went after Jason Arde. He just got suspended by Ghent University where he was teaching at. I'm like, fucking good. That's number one. And it's a sad story. That's why it's hard. It's hard to really approach. It's not hard to approach, but it'll bring everything down. It's a sad story.
Well, I didn't have all the details, so you let me know what's going on. I know the blood.
No, I'm not saying I want to get into it tonight. We're about at the end tonight.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, we haven't talked about. What was the other one? What was the other one we didn't get to hit tonight, Andy? There was one more.
I mean, there was a Sage Steel thing. There was just kind of a. It's
no, but that's
random.
going to be hilarious to talk about on Saturday. That's hilarious to me.
There was what else? There was something else I had bookmarked.
This dude Nathan. Oh, the dope boys out of Penn State.
Oh yeah, the Penn State
guys.
The Penn State dope boy. Don't call them cocaine guys. They're dope boys.
Oh, okay. Dope boys.
Okay, all right.
The dope boys out of Penn State.
Feels a little like appropriation, but sure.
Talk about them on Saturday. The dope boys. They dope boys.
It's 14 of them.
They dope boys.
There's a couple main guys, but 14 people so far have been arrested.
Throw the Rico on their ass.
Yeah, dope boys.
I think one of their fathers got roped in too.
GPS called him Kappa Kappa Kilo.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious. The 3Ks.
They had a whole operation going.
Yeah.
And to the point where I think the article I read was one of them was so brazen that he was taking payments on Venmo under his real name.
Jesus.
For coke. I bet the little comment box probably said, "This is for cocaine."
You know what it said, Andy? Soda.
Soda. Okay.
I bet it said soda.
Selling a lot of sodas.
Baking soda.
Yeah.
So he was so brazen or stupid that he was taking payments on Venmo. And then when they showed up at his frat house to arrest him, he didn't believe. I think he thought it was a prank or something. Like he didn't even understand. Like what's going on? He had drugs in his room.
Are you telling me they didn't kick the doors in? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm not sure if they kicked the doors in. He went by T-Rob Thomas Robinson, Thomas-Robinson.
It's not a great alias.
No.
I'll be honest, if you're trying to hide some criminal stuff, you probably want to go by something else. I'm not a huge criminal, but I remember around my neighborhood, you would have nicknames like Twin,
right.
Deuce. You wouldn't have anything that's directly like
sounds
T-Rob.
like a name that's close to your name.
My gangster name is Rod Morrow, and I sell cocaine.
Yeah. I mean, it would be terrible for me because I got AK in my initials, and that's perfect for like a cocaine dealer themed name.
AK Andy would be a good name.
Right. Andy Kilo, something. Yeah. There's a K. You just use the K. So T-Rob was accepting payments on Venmo under his name, Thomas Robinson. I think he's the one whose father got roped up into it too.
The plug pledge.
I bet you. His name is Thomas Robinson. Now, I bet you when the authorities looked at the name, they were like, oh, it's a black dude at Penn State.
T-Rob sounds black.
See? Yeah. Yeah.
They was like, we got to get T-Rob out of here.
Then they saw the picture and they were like, nah. And then that gave him another 6 months of fucking off because no one would take the shit seriously.
Well, that's also why they didn't bust down the door. He don't look like bust down the door. He like your polite knock will get it done.
When authorities executed a search warrant to the frat house in December 2024, Thomas Robinson, now 23, allegedly resisted arrest and, quote, thought the officers were his fraternity brothers playing a prank on him. The complaint said he was tasered and taken into custody. Okay, guys, good prank. When are you going to stop?
Right.
They tasered him because he didn't take shit seriously. They were like,
there's like these votes feel serious.
A search of his dorm room allegedly turned up over 8 grams of cocaine, almost 8 ounces of weed, and more than 200 amphetamine and dextroamphetamine pills. A Kimber 45 caliber handgun was also allegedly found in a safe above his mini fridge. Was the safe locked? Doubt it. But maybe he practiced good gun safety. But his father, Paul Robinson, was charged as well. I'm not sure what he was charged with. P-Rob, I think, is what he went by.
Shout out to P-Rob.
P-Rob, T-Rob.
The Birdman Sr.
He was charged with, the father was tampering with evidence and obstructing an investigation. Okay, so he probably hid some pills or something. Who knows? 14 students. That's how big the ring was.
You know what, man? These student loans, I get it. The way college this is another effect of them pulling back Biden student loan forgiveness. Motherfuckers gotta start selling cocaine immediately now.
Right, you gotta start rings, cocaine. Everyone in that frat house has student loans.
Yeah, you a freshman and you gotta start selling cocaine like before you even finish pledging. How did they catch him? Who told him? Who snitched?
I don't. Maybe it was T-Rob that snitched. Maybe they got him, and he was like, "All right, guys."
That sounds like somebody gets busted with a little cocaine, and then they give up.
And enrolled. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, how did you get it? Venmo.
Following his arrest, Robinson reportedly ratted on his alleged supplier.
Of course he did.
Fellow student Agostino Abatiello, a member of Penn State's Sigma Chi fraternity. Abatiello and T-Rob reportedly met through one of Robinson's fraternity brothers, who was already allegedly dealing drugs. Okay, so he had a drug dealer friend, and then he had another guy. The brother.
Is it even snitching if I can just look through your Venmo transactions for cocaine?
It's all public. No one even says it's private.
Yeah. They're like, who are the co-conspirators? Wait, never mind. I see it right here. Feed. Do you want to just go ahead and confirm all this, or do you want to be part of the co-conspirators?
All of them use their real names on Venmo.
All right.
The frat brother asked Robinson to become a business partners in distributing cocaine in July 2023. The unidentified frat brother, who probably is the main rat, told Robinson he wanted out in December 2023 and told a grand jury that Robinson had bought him out of most of his recent cocaine supply. Okay, so he got Robinson in, then he got out. Robinson made several large cocaine purchases from Abatiello between January and September 2024, including ones for $18,000 and $22,000. Okay, so he was feeling himself a little bit.
They had people in their frat chopping the shit up.
Like they had their titties out.
To be a pledge, you gotta go, okay, come on in here, take your shirt off, and chop this shit up.
Started doing jumping jacks in there.
Take your pants off, get your balls out, chop this shit up.
Right. That's the hazing. They make them use it.
If you fall asleep, we put our balls on your face. Then we get right back to cocaine.
Right back to work.
Now, listen, we got a good way for you to not fall asleep.
Yeah.
Right,
they had all these people working for them. There's no way you weren't going to get caught. At some point, somebody going to give it up.
I wonder if anybody's parents are kind of proud. Like, man, look at y'all.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
I said go get a second job. I didn't think y'all would start racketeering cocaine.
I saw like one light-skinned brother, and I was like, bruh, they're going to put that shit on you like that educated brother that works down at the bank.
Yeah.
You better get the fuck out of there, dog.
Mm-hmm.
You better get the fuck out of there.
Frat brothers were forced to cut and bag drugs.
You don't want to be the only black person in any group like this. You do not.
That's true.
The story is that some of the frat brothers were forced to cut and bag drugs. You could have just left the frat. You didn't have to be in that frat.
Well, if you really want to be Kappa Alpha Psi, I mean, you gonna bag the drugs. You're basically being forced, Andy.
Yeah.
How do you think we get the best parties?
Yeah.
Right. We do cocaine stands here, not keg stands. Stand and chop up this cocaine.
The best coke parties.
Mm-hmm.
Kareem Akbar. Thank you, Jimmy. The educated brother from the bank.
It won't work. It won't work though, because these white boys standing on the stand doing the Nino Brown speech won't look right.
No.
Not one of us owns. Okay, some of us owns a poppy field. Okay, yes, we do have boats and planes. Okay, yeah, that is true.
I got a boat and a plane.
Yeah,
my dad does.
Right. I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Miss Hawkins. That is true. I now that I think about it,
you're right.
Would you believe it was the educated brother at the bank? No, nobody believes that. That makes sense because of who's saying it.
Yeah, the chat is asking about RICO
the big confrontation takes place on a lacrosse field, not a basketball.
Yeah, field. Except I don't think they are being charged with RICO. At least not yet. They should be hit with a RICO, but I don't.
Well, we don't know. It's still early.
Yeah. I do know that these young men didn't have on. Not one of them had a do-rag on, and not one of them had a bonnet on, and yet weirdly, it was in there selling drugs.
Fannie Willis would have put him. Fannie Willis would have had him on the RICO. Fannie would have tried him at the same time.
Yeah, she probably would have. Yeah, that was a big thing that, everybody's like, well, I thought you had to wear a bonnet and do-rag for some shit like this.
Did they have a shiesty?
Nope, no shiesties.
Oh.
The police sting was called Operation Drugs Unlimited.
Of course.
No one knows how to use good code names for anything in this story.
Of course.
T-Rob, Drugs Unlimited.
Right.
Operation Take Down That Penn State Frat House.
Right. Operation, yeah. Operation, the whole address is in there and shit.
Right.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, well, we're going to hear more about this. I don't even think they got mugshots of everyone yet.
Oh, we're like 2 years away from none of them going to jail. I feel like that. Just go ahead and pencil that down.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and write that down. August 20th, 2026. A lot of plea deals and a lot of 30 days in jail type of sentences.
We don't want to ruin your lives.
Oh, you took the words out of my fucking mouth before I could say them, Randolph. There's no need to ruin this young man's life.
Gail King doing a image rehab interview with T-Rob.
He was in college. Okay. He was already halfway to his goal.
He was in college, but it was a little more of a high school.
Right.
As his last act, Trump pardoned all of them.
All of them.
On the way out.
I just want to thank President Trump. It's just I don't want to let him down. He did so much for us.
Didn't Trump go to Penn too?
No, he went. That's not Penn State. He went to Penn.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Penn State.
Yeah.
I think Penn is a smarter school.
Yeah.
They hide their drug dealing.
They
don't get caught.
They have actual aliases, not abbreviated names.
Right. They actually use the names of Penn State students as their aliases.
Yeah.
Theory of a Black Girl said, "Free Timmy Yayo." There you go. Free Yayo, baby.
Drug
Let's
dealers.
bring this one home. Oh, thank you, Rob, for joining us tonight, man. Appreciate
Of course, man.
As always, you're welcome to jump on any Saturday we here.
Yep.
We got.
I hop on. I still hop on whenever I can, man.
Yeah, we got to make arrangements to hop on with y'all on a Sunday. We really got to do that.
Yeah, I gotta get off my ass and email y'all because I always say that and then I fucking forget. Let me do this shit right now.
Move things around a little bit. I have to move some things around, so you need to let me know. Oh, TPS in the chat is saying one guy lost his law school scholarship and his admittance. And as DL White said in the chat, that's too bad. You out here selling drugs, you ain't going to law school. I'm pretty sure that's how that goes.
I don't know the rules. I feel like that's how I always grew up, but I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
fuck around, this motherfucker be in charge. He be the drug czar for America. Fuck around. We got a whole white hotel in charge of health. Like, I don't know. Like thieves in charge of the fucking bank. It's crazy right now.
Yeah, it is crazy right now.
Your kid's gonna graduate from college. You're gonna be like, hey, but why didn't you just sell cocaine? You could have been you could have been a senator.
You better look into that and finance this shit.
Your classmate is working on Capitol Hill.
Yeah.
They can't catch everybody.
They had their student loans and they sentencing pardon. Like you fucked up being good.
Yeah. Look at this.
Good bankrupting us. You could be out making money.
They opted out of a security clearance, and it didn't hurt their employability whatsoever.
You in here learning shit? Okay, yeah, cool. You know how to do astrophysics, but can you work and get a job with that shit, or can you sell cocaine?
Sell this cocaine, girl. We're going to talk about this shit. We're going to talk about slanging. Sell this cocaine. Baking soda. I do want to thank everybody for coming in with us tonight, man. We appreciate y'all as always. Y'all be sure to hit us on Saturday. We'll be back for y'all. Be sure to check out the Black Guy Who Tips everywhere you get your podcasts. Get behind their paywall. There's some good stuff back there. Come behind our paywall. There's some good stuff back there. Like and subscribe down there. Smash that button. We smashing it, Andy. What
tickle
are we doing?
Tickle it. Just tickle it. Tickle it with a feather.
Tickle it with a feather.
Snuggle up to it. Be the big spoon to the like button's little spoon.
Why not?
How about that?
Why not? And y'all come back with us. We want to hear from y'all again. So we will see y'all. All right? All right, let's be out. How about that? I'm Randolph Terrence.
I'm Andy Klein.
I'm Rod Morrow.
The chat is killing me. They're killing these boys.
Listen.
You ain't wrong about that, Rod. Shit, it's either selling coke or selling ass out of here. Either way.
Listen, I'm thinking about it.
Listen, y'all, we're 3 guys on. And we are out.
Sell cocaine.
You heard of candy-coated cocaine. You've heard of more unseasoned cocaine. Jesus Christ.
Recording stopped.
Thank you, white lady.